Hi, this week on Technology Tips on Tuesday, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can get this Bookmarks bar, which is right here at the top and under your URL address bar, to show if it's not already there. The first thing you should notice is that this is the bar that has the Google Apps waffle, which I have shown you last week. When you click on this, it gives you all of the Google applications, or most of them, that you might commonly use. If I click on this back button, it'll bring me back to just a Google homepage. In order to get this bar to show, you need to go over here to the right where there are three little dots. When you click on the three little dots, it has lots of different options, but the one I want you to go to is called Settings. When you go to Settings, it opens a window that has your account listed, but the one that you want to look at is called Appearance. And if you go down to the third item, it says Show Bookmarks Bar. Mine happens to be on, but please note what happens when I turn it off. Looking up here, if I turn it off, that bookmarks bar goes away. I like my bookmarks bar showing because it gives me access to sites that I use a lot, including the Google Apps waffle icon that I refer to quite often. So when you come down here to Appearance and you see Show Bookmarks Bar, you're going to want to click that on. And when you do, notice it shows. All of these items that are in my bookmarks bar are sites that I have bookmarked and show up in my basically my favorites bar. This little arrow right here also shows other bookmarks that I have that there's not enough room to show on the bar. And these are typically ones that I go to, but maybe not as often. In order to add a page to my bookmarks bar, I'm going to show you that. So if I go back here to this arrow and I click back, it's going to take me back to my Google screen. For instance, CaribbeanSchool.org is a site that you might want to be going to quite often. So when I type that in, I bring up that page to the school website. And in order to, I'm going to go ahead and close this window. In order to add this site to my bookmarks bar, it's a very simple process. You click in the URL address bar, wherever that icon is, and you click and you drag it, and you'll notice it turns to a plus, and you can put it on your bookmarks bar wherever you want. So if I wanted it to be the first thing, or if I want it to be the third thing, as soon as I move it there and I let go, I'll put it here first so it's easy to see. I can let go, and now it is in my bookmarks bar. So for instance, if I was at my Technology at Caribbean website and I wanted to go to Caribbean School website, it's right here. All I have to do is click on it and it brings me to the school website. It's a very efficient way to go to sites that you use on a regular basis. Some of the ones that I think that would be good to have would be Caribbean School. Your email is the same way. In Gmail, you can bring it up here. This happens to be my website that I use to push out activities and information to the kids in my class. I also have Google Translate on my bookmark bar because I am not a Spanish speaker, so I use it quite often. I also like to listen to Pandora Radio, so I have that here. And another time I'll talk about Digolet, which is a bookmarking site.